that aside, we're moving on to this now. And I'm curious. I don't even know if you even care, right?
Oh, okay.
But um, can Drake come back from this?
It's funny that you say that because like I don't listen to his music like that or whatever, but I am aware of what's going on and all that stuff. Like I really like to be informed on hip hop
Mm.
culture. You know, like I don't listen to Sexy Red, but I know that she
Oh my
is in
god.
the music and that she does a lot of stuff I don't agree with. I don't listen to Drake, same
Can I
thing.
just say something
Yeah,
really quickly about Sexy
yeah,
Red? I don't
yeah.
want to cut
Go
you
for
off
it.
because I want to get to your
You're good.
point. But just like Drake, how I said he looks like Sid from Ice Age, and y'all could roast me in the comments for this. I don't care. I think Sexy Red is the ugliest thing to walk this earth. I think she's disgusting. And the fact that her name is Sexy Red, the
False
audacity to
advertising.
put sex, yeah, to put sexy in what? What are you like? What is that thing? It's disgusting. Just like what? Like her level of skill in rap is horrible. Her content that she talks about is
Yeah.
horrible. She got this lip gloss line that's called yellow discharge, gonorrhea, semen. Yeah, exactly. You're disgusting. And all like you're below scum of the public toilet. Like you're just fucking nasty. So you know what? You and Drake are a match made in heaven. Both scum. Like he's a pedophile, and you're just this creature that Satan let loose from hell and is roaming Earth. Like, like your only purpose on Earth is to like make the rest of our eyes bleed. Like Satan was like, "Run wild, my child. Show them what sin looks like."
Chopping off heads in this podcast. Jeez.
People are gonna hear this like, I'm unsubscribing. This guy fucking hates black women. No, I do not. I hate Sexy Red. I want to make that very clear. That
There's a
distinction.
distinction.
There is a distinction. There's a black women. I love black women. I respect black women. But Sexy Red, I don't even think associate you with black women. You just a creature from the abyss, from the bowels of hell. I know. I'm sorry, Ray, but I didn't want to hijack your point because you were going to talk about how you think Drake can make a comeback, and you like brought up Sexy Red, but I really just had to like state that. Like I literally
I'm glad
think
you did.
she's the ugliest thing walking this earth. Like amongst all the creatures of all the lands and the sky and the oceans, she is. She's the walking embodiment of sin.
Wow.
Satan was like, "Go, my child, show the world."
Wow, that's fucked up. While you were saying that, I was trying to remember who told me that. It was you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I stand on business. That will never change that answer. I'm consistent with
Just
that.
like
Nah, no
Eminem.
problem. I was just like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Oh.
Oh, Chris is
He's
saying
quoting
that.
himself.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, so Raheem. Man,
Yeah,
that's what
I'll
you were
make this
saying.
brief too.
Like, yeah,
I don't think there's any coming back, to be honest. I think the culture is just going to tolerate him for a while. It looks like his career is going to implode, to be honest. I think he'll always be there. I think he's going to be putting out music and,
be there.
you know, selling records and stuff. But all of this I've seen, like, just really damage his reputation. Like somebody will say something about Drake and his music or current song or whatever, and like Lexi was saying, like it's getting clowned, and like a lot of comments like, oh well,
Who?
he groomed this person, he groomed that person, and he's a pedophile. Like it just all these things attached to him just trying to like regain some footing, and then there's talk about him putting out another diss track, like another music video to go along with that, like when Kendrick is supposed to drop Not Like Us. Apparently Drake is going to be dropping something too. So like he's
You're
Seriously?
yeah.
lying.
I don't know. Like this is the rumblings that I'm hearing. But like
bro, it's like from the grave.
I literally. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Raheem.
but
go
yeah,
ahead.
just to finish my point, his ego really got damaged. His ego got damaged a lot. The culture is like not really on his side right now. And like Kendrick is like having the time of his life, like up for a Grammy potentially, doing this amazing concert, uniting literal cultures on the West Coast and having a cultural moment. And Drake, like he's just putting out albums that are like mediocre. It's the same stuff. He's refusing to grow up. He's like freaking Peter Pan, and like he he's kind of done.
That's
He's kind of got
amazing.
disappeared
Yeah.
for a while.
It's funny you brought that up because when you said like that he's uniting the West Coast, like the first image that went to my head was Captain America facing off against Thanos, and then Sam Wilson was like on your left, and then all the Avengers showed up, and Drake is just Thanos, like what the hell? And they're like,
All right. I don't think
nah,
it's
we gotta
that
get you outta
crazy,
here.
Chris. Relax.
I think it is. No, you relax.
I don't think so.
I think you need to relax. I'm joking.
Wow.
All right, Alexia,
Real
do
offended.
you think Drake can come back from this?
No.
Damn.
No.
An astounding no.
I waited to answer so Raheem could answer, and I held my breath and couldn't breathe. No.
Yeah.
And if
Why do you think that?
if that's true, what Raheem said about him, like, oh, I'm waiting for the music video because I have another thing up my sleeve. Like, haven't you had enough? Drake,
Exactly.
Like, what are you?
Yo,
Exactly.
well said.
What are you doing?
Well
Like,
said.
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
See, Alexia should be Drake's manager. Like, just talking to him,
Oh
like, stop.
God, I would have a nightmare.
Stop.
He
Of
needs
a
a
job.
manager. He needs a, yeah, definitely.
But I've been
He needs
said
a
how
friend.
his manager, how his PR should have handled this from the get. But anyway, no, I think that Kendrick might have actually destroyed him worse than Eminem destroyed MGK, which is crazy because that was iconic.
It
Like
was, yeah.
MGK switched genres.
He did.
Drake fled the country.
Yeah.
Like Drake,
That's true. He sold all his houses.
okay, but like, how much more do you want? Your ego's so bruised that you're like, I'm gonna put another diss track out. Everyone is laughing at you, and it's not like it's
Yeah,
not
read
even
the room.
yeah, and it's not even like how when Eminem was like, oh, like if it's a lose-lose because if I diss you, I'm actually giving you attention. Drake, like, any attention is like good attention according to like Kardashians and Trump, but like Drake, like, homie, this is not just bad attention. You look like a clown. You were clowned before this beef even happened. Now this beef happened. You look crazy.
Yeah.
You flood the country. You're a pedophile.
Yeah.
And we all know that, like, you can get away with that for a little bit because of your status and your money. But, like, R. Kelly, bye. P. Diddy, bye.
Yeah.
Epstein, bye. Like, and, okay, like, I don't know what you want to gain from, like, putting another diss track out. Because at this point, even if you come with a
Pause.
banger, shut up. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was really mean. I'm like mid-thought, and I'm like...
I loved like how like that anger came from the soul. Shut up! I respect it. I wasn't hurt at all. I loved it. Go ahead, continue.
It's like my stepbrother that, like, I can't stand her sometimes. Even if, Drake, you come with this fucking banger and it's actually good and you actually wrote it and you produced it and it just is Kendrick and it's true and too late, my guy. Like, it doesn't matter. It's too late. Like, your shit is done. I'm sorry. You're cooked. Like, you're cooked. We rotisseried you. You're burnt also. You're not light-skinned anymore. You're burnt. You're done. Like, literally, like, no more Drake. Sorry, let me talk to Drake. I'm sorry. There's no recovering from this.
Yeah.
Listen to your manager, Drake.
I mean, all right, I'll answer it, but I also want to ask. I think I already know what you guys are both going to answer, but Alexa, I'm going to go to you first. What should Drake do now?
Stop.
Okay. She's like, your driving instructor. Stop. Why are you still driving?
Yes. Also,
Stop
like,
the
take
car.
take the keys out of the ignition, exit the vehicle, put them on the dash,
Mm-hmm.
step away from the car.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like a police officer. What about you, Raheem?
Just die.
God damn.
Oh my!
he's
Raheem.
already dead. No, it's fine.
I have
Oh,
not seen this side of Raheem.
He
Wow.
should just go on vacation. Get off of social media. Stop being a certified pedophile. Whatever, all that stuff. Just stop.
How do you
Stop
become an
it all.
uncertified pedophile?
I don't know.
Yeah, how does one do that, right?
I'm not saying
How
it's
do you
possible. I'm saying that's what he
How do you
should.
unfuck something?
I guess he's not getting off that offender list. But should at least take the vacation. Leave the country.
Now, because
I
other
hear ya.
countries have different laws and they allow, like, minors to be essayed or wed or whatever. So
Sounds like it's where he belongs.
Wasn't there also a huge thing where Drake fans were like Googling which countries allow like 16 and 14-year-old girls to be whatever, and they were like, well, Drake could go there. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you see,
Yo!
but that's what I
There's
mean.
so
That's
much
crazy.
wrong
It's
with
like
that.
people just constantly moving the goalpost, like in order for like their guy that they vouch for. It's like, newsflash, he don't care about you.
No.
Like he's got his mansion, blah blah blah. All right, I'm going on a tangent. My answer to both of those questions, first off, what should Drake do now? I think, yeah, I agree. I think he should shut the fuck up. Don't put out any more music. As far as like in response to Kendrick, do not engage with that man anymore.
Okay,
it kind of
but-
reminds me of that scene in the first Rocky movie where like Apollo Creed, like he beats Rocky in the first film, so in the second one he's like, I want a rematch because like I won, but I didn't beat him. And then like his manager's like, I saw that man beat you like I never seen no man get beaten before. And he's like, we don't need that kind of problem in our life. And then Apollo Creed is like, but I didn't win. It's like, you won't. Like, you're going to lose. Like, that's how I see it. It's just leave Kendrick alone. Like,
That was a very good analogy.
You baited him out. You told him, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, you're not backing out this time, nigga. And then he didn't back out. And then he, like, literally has the whole world singing, you're a pedophile. La, la, la,
It's
la,
like,
Drake,
you
pedophile.
requested
A
this.
minor!
Yeah, so it's like, stop. But I don't think his ego will allow him to do so.
Exactly.
I don't know how much worse it could get for Drake at this point. Like, I feel like this is crazy, and I don't wish this on him, but like, I feel like death would be better than whatever he's about to do if he releases anything else.
Well, it's funny because the next question that I want to answer, because I was thinking about this from an artist standpoint, like, can Drake come back from this? And I'm like, it's crazy what Kendrick did, because check this out. This reminds me of like the beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. 50 Cent kind of like aired out all Ja Rule, made everybody like take sides, and no one liked Ja Rule after that. Like, everyone's trying to make it fun of him. Oh, like, you sound like the Cookie Monster when you sing. Like, rappers rap, rappers don't sing, right? Obviously, that's not the case in this generation of music. But what Kendrick did was now make you question the content of Drake's music. So, Drake is going to come out with more music because it's Drake. Like, he has fans that are outside of hip-hop. Like, I don't think he's going to go away. Like, I think if, like... Because I think if he comes out with an amazing album, like, in a year or 2 years from now, the people, I think, will be more forgiving. Like, there'll always be a stain on his record, but it'll be like, all right, whatever. But what's crazy is that he cannot come out and do the same things he used to do. He can't do an All for Dogs. He can't do that pop music no more. He has to grow up. And that's crazy because that's what Kendrick did.
But he can't.
But this battle, Kendrick forced him to grow up. And that's the thing. That's what makes it interesting. Because if Drake decides to lean back on the same shit that he did, you just reinforcing what everybody thinks about you because of what Kendrick said. You're like, oh, that's all you could talk about. The girls, the women, the money, the success, and your dick. Like, that's it. And, like, how you want to be black. And, like, and people are going to be listening to that now. They won't be hearing you just saying, they're like, oh, yeah, look, he's trying to do that accent. That's what he does, Crow. That's what Kendrick said on Euphoria. That's what people are going to do. And if he talks about a girl, people are going to be like, oh, how old is she? Yeah, come on, Drake. That's what they're going to do. So it's like, it's going to have to force him. He's going to have to grow up and mature his music. He's going to have to talk about more serious content. Like, I think if he makes a song on the album reflecting on the battle and being humble, I think that will go far to be like, okay, like, that shows growth, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's my wishful thinking. Like, that's me thinking from my perspective as an artist. If I was in his shoes, that's the route I would go. Like, I would sit back, I really reevaluate the music, because this is not as bad, but maybe this is the best comparison I could make. It's like with Kanye, when he did the whole thing with Taylor Swift, everybody wanted to cancel Kanye. His mom just passed away. He took the award, and everyone was like, yo, do you think your mother would be proud of you? And what did Kanye do? He just shut the fuck up. He just disappeared. He was gone for like a year or two. And then he came out with an amazing fucking album, My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy. And he took all that content, and he just channeled it creatively and addressed everything that made you, like, understand it from his perspective. And you're like, yo, at the end of the day, like, he did what he did, but you can't even deny it. This man is talented. Like, the music is good. So if Drake is gonna continue to appropriate from the culture, appropriate from that, appropriate from what Kanye did, because Kanye had that moment. People still to this day hate Kanye, and you got this, but people aren't trying to cancel you as of it. People literally tried to cancel Kanye. So my thing, that's how I think is his best approach, because not only does he has to take a step back, but he also needs to come correct with the music. The music needs to reflect growth, and that he's grown up. If he decides to lean back on the same shit he was doing, you've proven the point, and you're done. Like, you're done after that. Like, that's the last nail in the coffin. Right now, there's a chance for you to be like, okay, I'm in the ICU, I'm being repaired.
Not if he releases a diss track on the same day as the music video.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. If he does that, it's the worst move. Drake, look, I don't know who's in your club.
Why are you even trying to help him?
Group. I'm just saying, just whatever for the Drake stands, because maybe they're gonna shit on him. But you know what? I'm telling you right now, as someone who's not a fan of music, but just as another lyricist and lover of hip hop, fall back, son. Do not go back at Kendrick. Just leave it alone. Like you heard on the song, Not Like Us, he says, how many things do I have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. He has 5 more songs ready for you. If you drop a music video, he has 5 more that you do not want to go to war with this man. Take your L. You lost twice. You lost to Pusha T, and Pusha T was nowhere near as big as artist as Kendrick. But even that affected you. This has gone global.
Yeah.
This has changed your brand. This has changed your perception. Like everything. Just
and I can
all
tell
you
you,
can do is make it
not
worse.
that you don't know this already, but when I was in Europe, they know about you over there too, and they're embarrassed. So, just so you know.
See? Wow. See?
Embarrassed for you.
Saying.
Sorry.
See? That's the thing. The ramifications of it are crazy.
Yeah.
So, I still think he can make a comeback because it's Drake. And I think if he follows those kind of steps and the music is really good, it's like thought-provoking, growth, like conscious, and he's not trying to follow trends or make club bangers or catchy
Okay, but
shit
you're assuming he can
Billboard
do something
songs.
that he's never really done before?
Hey, I am. I'm assuming the best. This is just how I would
Best
do it
case
if I was
scenario
him.
for
Hey,
him.
because if he doesn't do that, just retire now. Just take your millions or billions and just retire. Like, you're done with music. Like, that's that. That's that. I mean, before he dropped his last album, he said he was going to take a break from music because he was dropping, like, an album or 2 every year. And so he was going to take a break. Well, now Kendrick just gave you that break. Like, gave you a break of that Kit
Yeah,
Kat
take
bar.
it.
Like,
But if his ego's
yeah.
so big, he's like, oh, well, now I'm gonna...
Yeah, it's like, oh,
God.
that
Drake,
fucking
like-
Compton piece of shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but those are my thoughts. Guys, in the comment section, let us know what you think. Are you a Drake stan? Are you a Drake hater? Were you always a Kendrick fan? Are you just whatever? You don't care. Let us know down below in the comments. Raheem, thank you once again for joining us.
pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around for our tangents and, our jokes and our horrible, crude humor at times.
I know what to
Hour.
expect. It was a good time.
My humor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
thank you.
y'all. They don't want to include Alexi.
Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for clicking that play button. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube already, Behind the Struggle. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Lexia_Lou. And, of course, my TikTok before we get banned at Asexia.
And guys, you can follow me, and all my work at thisisceo.com. You can find me on IG at TheRealCEO. And if you want to see my music videos and other content that's creative and not talking about little girls or drugs in the party
Produced
world,
by me.
you can listen to CEO there at thisisceo.com. And some thought-provoking music and just real shit. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We're not done covering this topic because when Kendrick drops that music video, we're gonna be chatting.
Yeah.
We're gonna be chatting. So, and if Drake drops another video, we definitely gonna be chatting.
Oh, God. Please, Drake, stop. And thanks so much, Raheem, for joining us for another episode Behind the Struggle.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.